Hello students, today let us look at a question from time and work. Yet another very important topic of quantitative aptitude, not only for GATE but for all exams that test quantitative aptitude such as banking, CGL, your campus placement tests, everything. Fortunately for us, all questions of time and work can be solved using a very standard approach. So let us look at a question and try to solve it. P and Q together can do a job in 6 days. Q and R can finish the same job in 60 upon 7 days. P started the work and worked for 3 days. Q and R continued for 6 days. Then the difference of days in which R and P can complete the job is how much? Right? So this is a question which is very similar to a question that was asked in GATE, very similar to a previous year question of GATE. So do pause the video and try to attempt the question on your own, and once you have tried your 100%, only then play the video and cross check with the solution. Okay, so we have been given the time that P and Q together take to do a job, which is 6 days, and Q and R together do the job in 60 upon 7 days, right? So these are the two preliminary information given to us. So how can we express this? What is the expression used? So we assume the total work to be done. We assume the total work to be done as, let's say, 1 unit, and then if I assume that P takes P number of days to complete this entire work, right? So in P days, 1 unit of work is being done. So 1 day's work of P is going to be how much? It is going to be 1 upon P. Similarly, 1 day's work of Q is going to be 1 upon Q if I assume that Q takes Q number of days to do the entire work, right? You can use any other variable. It's up to you. Similarly, if you want to think about 1 day's work of R, then we can express this as 1 upon R. So this is the most standard way to go ahead with questions of time and work. So the total work is 1 unit. If P takes P number of days to complete this 1 unit of work, then what is his 1 day's work? So 1 day's work is 1 by P, 1 day's work of Q is 1 by Q, 1 day's work of R is 1 by R. Now they have said that P and Q together then complete the work in 6 days. So if P and Q are working together, they complete the work in 6 days. So what is their 1 day's work? 1 day's work of P and Q working together is 1 by 6. And I also know the 1 day's work of P and 1 day's work of Q. So that gives me the relation that 1 by P plus 1 by Q is equal to 1 by 6. Right? Everybody knows this by now. Similarly, if we look at Q and R can finish the same work in 60 by 7 days. So 1 day's work of Q and R is 1 upon 60 by 7, which is nothing but 7 upon 60. Also, I know 1 day's work of Q is 1 by Q, 1 day's work of R is 1 by R. So if I add them, this is what I will be getting. So 1 by P plus 1 by Q is 1 by 6. 1 by Q plus 1 by R is 7 by 60. Okay. Let me add these two relations. If I add these two relations, what will I get? 1 by P plus 2 by Q plus 1 by R is equal to 1 by 6 plus 7 by 60. So this can be written as 10 by 60. And I will get 17 by 60. So this is the first relation between P, Q and R that we have got, right? Now let us look at what other data has been given. P started the work and worked for 3 days. Q and R continued for 6 days. So we have P working for 3 days, right? So 1 day's work of P is 1 by P. So 3 days work of P is going to be 3 by P. Similarly, 6 days work of Q and R will be 6 by Q plus 6 by R, and in this time the entire work gets done. So the work done by P in 3 days plus the work done by Q and R in 6 days is equal to the total work, and the total work we have taken as 1, right? So this again gives us a relation between P, Q and R. So if I simplify, I have 1 by P plus 2 by Q plus 2 by R is equal to 1 by 3. So this is the second relation that we have between P, Q and R, right? Now what do I want to find out in this question? I want to find out the difference between R and P. So I want to find out the individually how much time will P, Q and R take to do the complete work. So I want to find what this P, Q and R are, right? So if you look at these two relations, which term is common? 1 by P plus 2 by Q is common in both of the relations. So I can replace this in terms of R and find out what R is. So if I replace the value of 1 by P plus 2 by Q in this equation, what will I be getting? 17 by 60 minus 1 by R plus 2 by R is equal to 1 by 3. 1 by 3 can be written as 20 upon 60 just to make the denominators equal. Right? So this will give me a value of R. Simplifying, this is 1 by R is equal to 3 by 60, that is 1 by 20. So R is equal to 20. So we have found out the number of days that R is going to take in order to do the work alone. So R is equal to 20. Now once I know what R is, I can find out the value of Q. How? Because I have this relation that 1 by Q plus 1 by R is equal to 7 by 60. I can replace the value of R here. So let's see, we will be having 1 by Q plus 1 by 20 is equal to 7 by 60, right? So this is going to be 1 by Q is equal to 7 by 60 minus 1 by 20. 1 by 20 can be written as 3 by 60. So 3 by 60, that is 4 by 60 or 1 by 15. So Q is equal to 15. Right? Now once I know Q, I can find out P, because 1 by P plus 1 by Q is 10 by 60. So 1 by P plus 1 by Q is equal to 10 by 60. So 1 by P is going to be 10 by 60 minus 1 by 15, that is 4 by 60. So 6 by 60 or 1 by 10. So P is equal to 10. Is this clear? Now what do I want to find out? The difference between the time that R and P takes. So R takes 20 days, P takes 10 days, right? So R is taking 20 days to do the work alone, P takes 10 days. So the required difference is equal to 10. So the answer is going to be option number B, which is equal to 10. Is this clear? So all questions of time and work, the approach is pretty much the same. We assume the total work to be 1 unit and we find out the 1 day's work, right? Once you practice more questions of time and work, you don't need to write this down. You can directly write the relationships and find out. So now what is the practice question for you? Dinu and Tinu can do a piece of work in 45 and 40 days respectively. They began the work together, but Dinu left after some days and Tinu finished the remaining work in 23 days. So after how many days did Dinu leave? So we have two people, D and T, who can do the piece of work individually in 45 days and 40 days respectively. Now they began to work together, but D left after some days and T finished the remaining work in 23 days. So after how many days did D leave, right? So the options are 7, 8, 9 and 11. Do attempt the question and whatever answer you get, put it in the comment section. After the end of this series of 15 questions for 15 days, I will be posting the correct answer along with the solution, and then you can cross-check it with whatever solution you have. I hope you found this video helpful. I'll see you tomorrow with another question of a different topic. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. All the best.